From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. They'll go again with Mostert. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Into the secondary past the 40. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
splits the uprights. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Butker on now to kick this one away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Let's go. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Dave, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jaw it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. He picks up 16 on the good return. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yellow. My time.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Works the sideline inside the 35. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Yeah, I think that's the key, to open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Mostert. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Jukes one defender, and he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Pressure comes. Smith. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here we go, hey.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
There we go. Middle.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First down throw, Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
We're a quarter of the way through. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running back sent in motion left. And again, it's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Here's Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, let's go Sunday. Come on.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, Smith to throw. He's on the move. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs hoping to grow their lead before halftime. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Open space inside the 40. That play good for 17 on the first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets him around 6 there. Jared Verse on the tackle. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Pacheco hauls it in. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Yellow.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll motion Brown right. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Up and good from Blankenship. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set.
Attack,
1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Look at it.
Now it's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. The Chiefs offense stays on the field. They're going to try for 2.
Yellow.
Mahomes throwing for 2. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
He knows he should have had that one, but in the end, it really doesn't matter. He still did his job and denies that offense 2 more points.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a clip. Hey, trio left.
Putting a receiver in motion. Smith on 1st down. That one's complete, right side. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Handoff headed left to Mostert. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Headed out right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Finds his fullback. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Fire down these two.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. This gets the 1st and more. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Back to the air, it's Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline, just needed official ruling, and they said catch. Great play. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Fits it through the middle. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Yellow. 15. Right side.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He's going to push one deep. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, hey. Snowball. Tuesday. Come on,
Smith to the air now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
All right. Attack. Yellow.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Ball at the 33 for first down. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Receiver in motion, headed right. 2nd and 13. On the move, headed right.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
There we go, throw it.
From the gun, Smith. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
Now Smith. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
Play action, Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Another throw for Mahomes. Flushed out now to his left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. 3 quarters in the books from this. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
I down these two.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man, Gray. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
It's Pacheco on third. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders get it back to a 19-point deficit. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Receiver in motion going left. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the court.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Put the body on the line for his team. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yellow. I don't need to.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Yellow.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 49-yard attempt.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Smith. Catch is made down the right sideline. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, here we go, hey.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Trying the toss here for 2. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Fire on these two. Fire on these two.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Raider football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's Smith. Dump off caught by his back. He breaks the tackle, and he'll get it up to the 44.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders 16 points back. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Smith. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines. talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Butker to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey.
Now Smith coming off that pick. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Let's go now.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
There we go, throw it. Whip.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down. Blitz coming for Smith. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Chased out to his right. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They'll recover, still with it. And he's out of bounds. That